They just made this announcement that says, because of your passenger's safety and to avoid delays, we recommend avoiding traveling with carry-on luggage. It's a bit late for that, isn't it? Like, we're at the gate.
Okay, let me just chuck my luggage here in the corner in the airport.
Gracias. Buenas tardes, amigos. Today we are flying from La Paz to Mexico City.
Last time you saw us, we were still recovering from COVID, and while we don't have any symptoms anymore, we've been feeling quite tired even the last couple of days. So we're still like recovering
Our bodies haven't fully recovered yet.
No.
But it's been 14 days now since I tested positive, which means that we are okay to fly. And this is what we're gonna do today. Where is the check-in counter?
I think it's over there. This is such a small airport.
It is tiny.
There's almost no people here. It's so quiet. There's absolutely no queue. We're actually really happy to be flying to Mexico City because one, it is one of our favorite cities in the whole world, and number two, I mean, we kind of felt stuck in La Paz where we
because we were with the quarantine and all.
We were stuck, but like
we didn't get to see a lot of it because we spent most of it inside quarantining, and it just felt like that was going on like forever.
Yeah, it felt like we were stuck there. We were there for such a long time. Yeah, so we're happy to like start moving on and picking up our travels again, and that feels really good actually. This must be one of the smallest airports I've ever been to. This is where we went through the security. You can still see it behind me, and this is already where all the gates are.
You just walk right into it. There's no tax-free, there's no nothing.
Yeah, smallest airport I've ever been to. Crazy. It's just like three or four gates, and you're like directly on the runway here as well. Actually, I'm looking for some food. Yeah, there's even a VIP lounge here. Here, food. Toilets, little shop. But that's it, guys. That's the whole tour of the airport, I guess. I carefully evaluated all the food options. There's one. It's a baguette with ham and cheese.
It looks good.
Yeah, it does look good. I was like, what do you have for options for baguette? She was like, ham and cheese. Okay. And for sandwiches, ham and cheese. Yeah, and this, ham and cheese. So.
It's spicy.
You're in Mexico.
Apparently, we're not at gate number 1, which is the one we were sitting at. We're at gate number 6. And given our previous experience with being at the gate on time in Mexico, we're now gonna go to gate number 6 immediately. All these people standing here, including us, just missed our flight.
The other people say also on the boarding pass is 8:25. We're here at 8:27, and they said it's closed.
That's when boarding is supposed to open, not close.
I think we are zone 3, which is this one. We're still waiting, but the gate has been open for about 3 minutes now, so we really need to be vigilant. We have an emergency exit seat, and we definitely did not pay for this. How cool! Oh my god, so much leg space. I can't even stretch my legs.
You guys are seated in an emergency exit. Your help is very important in any event. Therefore, we ask you to get familiar with the opening instructions.
I'm very ready for the responsibility of having extra legroom. I don't know what it is, but suddenly I'm not feeling very well. I'm super dizzy. I think it's because the plane made a couple of turns. Like, I feel horrible. Can you please help me?
Need some help drinking it too? Ask for some champagne, but
Sometimes when people speak Spanish here, I realize that I do not understand half of what they say. Like when they speak really fast with a really big accent, I don't understand.
Please now get your flight number from 8 I'm going to flight the morning that start. What? Is that real? Is that a person talking in actual language? My lady.
Yes, yes.
Okay, trying to find an Uber. So Terminal 1, I think. I don't know what's going on, but 3 Ubers have already cancelled on me. It's like weird because there's so many around here, and I guess they're here to pick up people from the airport. 4 times the charm is what I always say. Come on, Alejandro, he's just like 200 meters away, so I think he will be there. Pick us up. Hola. Okay. Seems like Alejandro is a stand-up guy. Oh, this is 97.
95.
95. Okay. Whoa. And we have the keys here. We made it! I think it's time to get a little bit of rest now. Maybe order some food in.
I'm done.
Make it an early night.
It's
and,
9 p.m. and I'm dead. Shared bathroom. Yeah, that is it. But where is the light? So this is the right now very spooky looking shared bathroom. Just gonna make sure there's no one. Okay. It's almost like we're in this room cupboard or something, and the shower head is sort of non-existent. The bathroom is straight out of a horror movie, though.
Really?
It really is.
Hey guys, as you probably noticed, this is not the room that we went to bed in. This is actually another room. It's because it's 1 week later and we've moved to another place. We actually didn't film anything for a whole week here in Mexico City.
So for the past week, basically, we have been holed up in our Airbnb in Condesa, which is a beautiful neighborhood, super lush, super green. We've just been resting a lot because I don't feel well.
Yeah, Kim hasn't been feeling too well. I mean, you're not feeling really sick anymore, I guess, but really tired,
really
sometimes
dizzy,
nauseous and dizzy, not sleeping very well. I've not been sleeping very well either.
We've been having extreme insomnia for the past 2 weeks or so. We
like
now
going to bed at 12 o'clock and then being
midnight
awake at 4 a.m. still, like being in bed, like dun, 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 dun,
the
dun.
both of us, and that's highly unusual.
Yeah, especially for you.
Yeah, I love sleeping normally. I love it.
So for the past week or so, we have been eating lots of healthy foods, going to Starbucks every day for like an hour, 2, 3, just to get out and
I do some research, Naick does some freelance.
Yeah, I've been doing some freelance stuff, Kim has been doing some research, but we're actually looking into something that we are super excited about. It's some kind of long-term journey, some kind of really epic thing that we want to do, but we're not really sure if we'll be able to do it because there's lots of restrictions, practical issues and all that stuff.
Basically been spending a lot of time in quarantine thinking about what do we like. It gave us a lot of time to like think about life and stuff and what do we want for ourselves, for our travels, and we think we've come up with a plan that could be really cool, but it's not entirely clear if it's gonna be possible pandemic-wise.
It's really difficult.
Yeah.
I think we need some tacos first, no? Tacos are everything in Mexico. Like you cannot function without a taco. A morning taco. Now that I see them preparing it, I'm getting more and more hungry. 3 kinds of meat, avocado, some cheese, even some vegetables.
The one I'm having is actually more like the breakfast version. This is a ham and cheese torta. So basically like a Mexican version of a ham and cheese sandwich. There's some omelet in here, there's some ham. And of course, because this is Mexico, there's avocado and some bean spread. It's very different from the usual kind of torta, but it's good. It's crazy that that was just 78 pesos. And we took another one. We had 3 of them. Super
pesos.
cheap.
That's how much in dollars? Like less than $4 for 3 really good tortas. Many things for sale here on the streets. Church. Mexico City traffic.
I'm like super woozy. I almost ran into 2 people. My God. Just super lightheaded. And I don't feel like I'm gonna pass out, but I feel like I'm just...
Mira, hay perros. Órale, mami. Órale.
This guy is walking his pet rabbit on a leash.
So adorable. He talks to him like he thinks he's going to respond by listening, but I don't think that's how rabbits operate.
We actually want to do something like really cool, some big trip. We really love traveling, but we want to also have like some kind of goal that we can aspire to. Some people do like they want to visit all the countries or maybe 100 countries or something like that. And when we were thinking about the things that we loved the most that we did, one of them was actually like the Trans-Siberian, or it was part of a bigger journey where we went from Belgium to Beijing overland without flying. And we thought, well, maybe we can do something similar. So we came up with 3 ideas actually that we want to do.
There's gonna be a whole bunch of obstacles. So it's just an idea at this phase, but the options are: number 1, do the Pan-American Highway, which means drive all the way from the north of America, Alaska, to the very tip in the south in Argentina, across like all of the Americas, not the Americans.
Kim,
you're safe.
I think you're going to be on a list of the CIA now, like threatening American people.
Option number 2 is what they call Cape to Cape, is driving from Norway in Europe all the way through Europe and through Africa to get to South Africa. So like top of Europe to the tip of Africa.
Yeah. The third option is London to Sydney, which would be really cool. Maybe it's like my slight preferred option. It would be driving from the most western part of Europe through Europe, Eastern Europe, through the Middle East, to like India, Bangladesh, maybe China if we can. Make our way down to Malaysia, Indonesia, and then end up all the way in Australia. So it basically would be like almost like the other side of the world driving there, which would be really
us,
cool as well.
yeah.
So those are the 3 options we are looking at.
We're getting old, folks, we're getting old.
Yeah.
But as we said, just ideas at this point. We've spent a lot of time researching them already, and there are quite a few practical hurdles.
Shipping costs, insurance, you have to import your car into each country, which in some countries is really easy, in some countries like is a nightmare. And then on the other side, of course, you have COVID, which is, I mean, some of these trips are like difficult in the best of times, like driving to Africa or driving all the way through Asia. But with COVID, it makes it really, really difficult. But I'm really excited about it. I'm passionate about it. I really want to do it. So if we can, we're going to make it work. Now for our favorite viewpoint of Mexico City.
So right across the street from the Palacio de Bellas Artes here is a shopping mall that's called Sears, right there. So you take these escalators and you go up all the way to the 9th floor. And then we get to the pillows section. And this, same as in your bedroom, is where the magic happens.
Alright, Kim has been really looking forward to coming here.
We've been talking about this for years, because we came here the first time we came to Mexico City.
No, not we. She.
I've been talking about it. This is super good. This is like a hot chocolate, but not hot anymore. They've cooled it down.
It's a cold hot chocolate.
It's a cold hot chocolate, and it's Mexican because it has chili in it.
The Mexicans.
It's quite spicy, actually.
Mexicans actually invented hot chocolate. It was invented during the Aztec times here, and they traditionally drank it with spices and chili, which is exactly what we have taken.
But we did not just come here for this. we came here for that. I have this beautiful view here of the Palacio de Bellas Artes, of the little park. It's spicy, isn't it?
Keeps getting spicier.
Of the little park in front of it, of like the mountains around Mexico City. But this is like a spot where you really have a good, nice, not panoramic, but almost panoramic view around the city. And one of the nicest places to come for a drink.
Oh. Cheers.
Like, can you imagine driving around here? If we do like the Pan American or something?
Imagine driving the van, driving Vinny all the way to Mexico City.
It would be, and then, I mean, like from Alaska to Mexico, and then down through Central America, and then all the way down to the south of Argentina. I mean, we're not sure if we're going to be able to do any of those 3 routes that we have planned, or that we are thinking of.
But it does sound super exciting, though.
It sounds really exciting. We'll see. Anyway, we will see you in the next video in Mexico City.
Bye-bye.